Finusa57 here. Once again, I'm back on my Series X to go ahead and bring you some gameplay and my first impressions for another much-awaited brand new game, which is Elden Ring. So this video will be my first impressions plus about 1 hour of progression through Elden Ring on the Xbox Series X console. Once again, there's been a lot of hype around this game. I did not receive a review copy. In all fairness, though, I did not know if I would actually be able to cover this game. So, I have covered previous Dark Souls games with bonfire to bonfire walkthroughs. I know some of you have seen those. And as far as the achievements go in this game, they're pretty much all secret. Now, I did get to take a look at the achievement list, so I'm not going to spoil exactly what they are, but I do have an idea for what they are. There's supposed to be a lot more versatility in this particular game than the regular Dark Souls games, so it'll be very interesting to see where the game goes from there. And let's just take a look at everything. So the main things we're going to be looking at are like game stability, graphics, performance, how the game feels. Hopefully there's no bugs. I really don't think that I could deal with another train wreck of a game. Okay. So this is supposed to be online co-op and online multiplayer. If your connection is set up properly, select log in from title menu. What the heck? Alright, this game might be full of bugs right off the bat. Network status check failed. Alright, so here we go again, guys. I just ran a check, and we are still stuck starting in offline mode, so it looks like their servers are completely just, I don't know what's going on, but the game does show in the Microsoft Store as being online, and as being online co-op and online multiplayer, but I guess the co-op just doesn't work because you can't connect to these servers. I've done a hard power cycle on my console, checked my internet, everything's green there. Heck, I even took my phone off of Wi-Fi, so the only device connected is my Xbox, and we still can't connect to their servers. As you see, it says network status failed. So we're going to try offline mode just so we can get something done and see what happens. I'm going to basically leave all of the settings set to normal, and I do choose to prioritize frame rate, but you can switch it up to quality versus frame rate. I think frame rate's better, but that's just my personal preference. Your brightness settings and all that, you're going to have to muck with. Normally, I always go 1 notch brighter, but of course, you can always change that later. And the only thing that I do absolutely always change is the camera Y-axis. I always have it on what's called inverted or reversed. Thanks to the original OG Halo and 007 days back on the OG Xbox, I just cannot play with standardized controls, which is really weird. And the rest of it, we're going to leave as normal. Camera speed and everything. Let's see what we're getting into here. Oh, geez, we got to pick some character bases here. I'm going in blind as well. really don't want to play a prophet and carry a wooden block around my neck. Samurai. Prisoner just looks fugly. Confessor, wretch. Okay. Alright, so we don't necessarily have a straight mage class. That's always what I go with, if at all possible. I would say probably the... Geez, I don't know which one would be the closest thing to... Show status. Ah. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I want to see what my options are. So, the highest starting levels. This always takes a while. Warrior might be the way to go. More balanced. Faith, more than likely, is going to be used to cast miracles. Intelligence and arcane, that's normally straight on your mage side. Prophet's definitely going to be a miracle user. And then you could always just pick the wretch. You can pick the wretch where you get nothing. Just a base 10. And that's it. That's all you get. Your initial starting character creation probably isn't that important. But if you do pick the astrological whatever, which is the only character that looks like they have a staff, you are starting at one of the lowest starting levels. So that more than likely will be a character that will be harder to play. But since they don't have standardized classes like, mage, archer, ranger, warrior, something like that, it's pretty hard to make a good pick. Hero looks pretty good. Pretty balanced. The bandit looks good, except their level's the lowest of everything. The rest of the stats are balanced a bit better. I've never had this mind stat before. I wonder if I click on it, if I can get some more details. You can choose a body type, name. I really want to get more details on oh, that's just like choosing the face. Detailed appearance. You can change voice, change skin color. Not really a particular fan on a lot of that. Origin. So here we can change, by changing origin, we can change what our initial starting stats are. I really kind of want to go over and take a look at that gear. But it doesn't let us do so. Keepsake. So basically we can bring in one extra item. Increases maximum HP. Used to gain many runes. No idea what that is. Said to reinforce the sacred flask. That's cool. Container for certain thrown items. Breaks the seal on imp statues but can only be used once. Yeah, I have no idea what half of this is. Honestly, probably just the Crimson Amber medallion is what we'll go with for the moment. Everything else will keep relatively the same. And let's see what we get into. There wasn't a great deal of advanced character customization, but I mean, that doesn't really bother me that much.
Tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. across the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
All right. I don't think my control scheme saved. And in games like this, they always find ways to hide things from you. But let's see what we get. And of course, I will be picking up everything that I possibly can get my hands on. It's a little interesting that we've switched the interact button to Y. I am looking to play a mage. In some of the original Dark Souls games, I did, well, actually in all of them, I basically played a mage. And I had a lot of fun with it, except when they changed the Moonlit Greatsword. When they changed it to be a partial physical damage attack as opposed to the normal magic damage attack. I was very upset by that, but still played a mage, so we'll see how playing a mage on this does. Sword, glintstone pebble, glintstone arc, and of course we only have one shield, so we can have like 2 sets of items equipped. Forget which is roll. Okay, there we go. Have to get used to the controls again. It's been a long time since I played a Dark Souls game. With all the achievements being secret, it's hard to know exactly what they are. But usually in Souls games, the achievements are based on ending and killing bosses. Also, I don't think I've played a single Souls game where there wasn't more than one ending, and there's usually an achievement for getting all of the achievements. Do I have a sprint in this game, though, or is this just the fastest that we can run? I am not seeing a sprint option. I may not have that ability yet, because this is what I would call the tutorial area. Graphics look cool. I mean, looks like a Souls game, feels like a Souls game. Except, you know, broken online features, which is really depressing. And we can't really roll any quicker. At least I don't have gear that allows me to do that yet. Jeez, can I get out of the... And my screen just went black. What the hell is wrong with this game right now? I can pause the game. Okay, capture card's connected. It's not the capture card. Well, that was really freaking weird. I'm not entirely sure if that was scripted or if something malfunctioned, because I only got to get hit once.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Okay, we have our flasks now. It may have been better to take the item that reinforced flasks. But not knowing what everything does, not having a search function as well, can be a little annoying. Well, there's a linear straight path. There's also a cave. I have a feeling this is a terrible idea, but... well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Sites of Grace. Okay. So, a site of grace is basically a bonfire. Pastime, flasks, memorize spell. So that's probably what the whole mind thing is then. Interesting. Oh, runes. I bet that other thing that I got would give me more souls. Unfortunate. I probably chose the wrong item. Let's see if we can look at... nope, that's not what I want. I want my equipment. Yep, there's the raises maximum HP. Remove 396. And if I add it, it's like 24, 25 HP increase. It's not a bad item, but it's definitely not the, like, best item. And of course, multiplayer is broken at the moment. Yeah, I know the basics. Thank you, game. I'm just looking for anything hidden. We'll probably end up remaking the character once I figure out exactly what, like, the best starting items to take in are. Oh, okay. Never thought that I would be harvesting fruit in a Dark Souls game, but apparently that is a thing. So keep your eyes out for fruit plants. That's cool. Okay. But magic just negates shields. Then again, a mage without mana, well, then we're in a problem. I'm not so sure I like the fact that you have to have a staff equipped to cast spells. Like, that's definitely putting us at a disadvantage. Of course, being able to use a staff and at least like a semi-light shield at the same time is a neat feature. So the armaments are now on the skill. And of course we can do sneak attacks. I two-handed my shield. Alright then. Let's not do that. There we go. Two-handing the weapon is a little annoying. I bet that control scheme works a lot better on PC. Huh. Okay. Charge attack, jump attack. I am not a melee class, though, so this is... So, respawn points. Oh, goodness gracious, there's a boss. I know what these walls are. Oh, boy. Yeah. Traverse the Mist. Nothing good ever came of Traverse the Mist. Yep. I don't know how to use the... Oh, yep, there we go. Missed me. A few too many casts. Would have been easier if I pressed the right button in the first place to use my spell. But I didn't. I panicked. Thought he was going to run me through. Always check every spot, by the way. Just something to keep in mind, guys. Whenever you play a Dark Souls game, check everything, because they love to hide stuff on you. Okay, so basically that area was optional, and didn't really get us much other than teaching us the tutorial basics. There is a strange... Yeah, that's the light of an item over here. But currently, there's no way to get there. Very strange, guys. Very strange. But yeah, that is definitely the light of an item up there on a corpse. Maybe we can get to it a little bit later. It's like I was saying earlier, though. They do love to hide things on you. The good thing is Dark Souls games usually feature a New Game Plus game mode. So you don't always have to make new characters to get, like, alternate endings or to get alternate items that you might have missed. Use Stone Sword Key. I don't think I have one. Nope, I don't have one. Okay. So we don't know what that does yet. Okay. Interesting. Finger server. Oh, the name. Well, there's our multiplayer setting but we still can't access it, so yeah. Rest and be merry. Or not. More like rest and heal thyself. It's not necessary to smash everything. Usually Dark Souls games don't hide too many things in breakables, but they do hide things in breakables. You can also roll through most breakables for anyone who hasn't played the Dark Souls series. The only reason why I go through everything is sometimes there are little things hidden. They used to hide things in breakables every once in a while. So it's sort of a force of habit to break everything. I don't have to worry about it now, but it's also force of habit to go ahead and break everything because players can't conceal themselves as a item as easy if everything is broken. Limgrave. Okay. Well. Let's just pick up everything that we can. What do we have here? Summoning pools. Huh. Okay. Now the thing is, because we're not online, we can't summon or invade, I believe. I'm not sure if I can be invaded either. I don't think I can be invaded since the online servers aren't working. Birds. Can we talk to the birds? Nope, can't talk to them, can't kill them. Not that I would want to kill the eagles, but you never know in a Souls game. Put it to you this way. The environment looks cool. Definitely pretty vast, and I'm not entirely sure where exactly I'm supposed to go. Which means that there's going to be a lot of wandering around aimlessly, because most of the time Souls games are fairly straightforward. Well, I got runes for killing a fox. Alright then. So that's a thing. Got some new material. I don't know about the max on inventory space. And what do we have just chilling over here on the rock? Oh, just a casual skull that... Well, that's gone now. I'm like, hey, what's this? This has to be something that I can pick up. Nope. I need a sprint option. Pillage corpse. Beast bones. Alright, so hunting is sort of a thing in this game. I don't really believe that was ever a thing in any of the Souls games that I played. Why can I not pick that up? Golden rune. Again, have no idea what any of these things do. It's something that you know, learn in time what the funky stuff does. Kill the birds. Which is really bad. I feel bad. I shouldn't be killing the eagles. Yeah. I don't want to kill the eagles, but the eagles give me loot. So we're probably going to get a bad ending if that's an option. If it has anything to do with killing the eagles, we will get a bad ending. Dude, seriously. Give me my golden rune. Use your map to check your current position. Alright, that's nice. I know about the map. Can I break that skull? I can, and nothing happens.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Well, that dude was helpful. Not. So there's skulls just dotted around the map. And if you break them, you can get golden runes from them. But breaking them is a little bit harder to do than it first seems. Lots of stuff you can interact with. And then you have, like, just animal skulls that do nothing. So there's definitely some monster bats down there. I wonder if I can kill them from here. Apparently spells have a distance to them. As long as they're within range. My basic spell is more than adequate to wipe them out. Interesting on the flask thing. Not so sure I like the idea of the fact that you run out of, well, I see what they got going on here. This is quite literally just a wander around. I have no marker whatsoever of where I'm supposed to go. Well, that definitely means we can do things out of order, then. It's not necessarily a bad thing to be able to do them out of order, but that can make it very frustrating for finding certain collectibles. For instance, like, there's a bonfire down there, but how do we get there? Maybe I better check my map and see where I'm supposed to go. Cave of Knowledge. Okay, so the map only shows us what we've discovered. Alright then. That's slightly annoying, I'm not gonna lie. The game just is like, hey, remember the basics of Dark Souls? Congratulations! Figure out the rest from here. And only being able to pick up like one golden rune is disappointing. What? He dodged that attack? At point blank range. Nice, that refilled my flask for my magic. Hell yeah. Well, I guess wandering around is going to be the name of the game at the moment. I definitely was not expecting that. That could mean we are doing something incorrect. But I don't really know. I'll let you know when my inventory gets full, though. We have another grace site here. So, basically a campfire. It does give us the option to have, like, night and day. So, if we have the option to have night and day, then that means that there's probably specific tasks or specific enemies that only spawn during the night or during the day. Oh, mushrooms. Okay. There's a new item. Another type of flower. There's these little slimy snake ball creatures now. Oh, and there's like a whole pack of things over here. Nice, it refilled it. Hell yeah. Alright. Alright, I'm getting the idea here. I'm getting the idea behind farming these guys out. Granted, they're weak, low-level, basic, you know, just filler monsters, but filler monsters can be useful too at some point. Darn it, no ledge grab. Ooh, what do we have here? We have a campfire. Campfire is interesting. That either means hostile enemies or potential quest. First, we'll just casually steal this guy's flowers, because, you know. Can't lock onto him, so that means it's somebody we can talk to.
You must be the new Tarnished. You do well to steer clear of a gill like fledgling. Dragon roosts there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake. Don't be a fool. Turn back before it's too late. Don't be a fool. Turn back before it's too late.
I want that dude's helmet. So that just told us a little bit about the lake. Which I'm guessing this is the lake? There's a dude riding around on a horse. Really? Rune fragment. He's gonna be hard to hit with a spell. I wonder if I can get a horse of my own, because the movement speed is rather depressing in this game currently. And we've been given no specific quest. So... at the moment, I'm wandering around killing wildlife. For no real reason, mind you. I hate flying enemies. Mostly because they're usually very, very hard to hit. So you get a tiny amount of souls, or runes, I believe, as this game wants to call them, every time you kill just, you know, a random creature in the wild. I'm curious if I'm supposed to help these knights, or if these knights are also my enemy. I mean, I can target lock the knights just as easily as I can target lock the regular enemies, so... don't engage me, don't engage me. I just saved your life. Okay, well, that answers that question. They're hostile. As much as I didn't want those guys to be hostile, they are hostile. Alright, so basically everything's hostile in this game. If you can target it, it's at least neutral, if not hostile. There is one giant crab thing over here. I wanted to check out whatever the heck this giant crab thing was. It appears to be more interested in me. So I'm guessing it's hostile. Definitely hostile. Oh, goodness gracious. Ow, wowzers. Alright, don't get hit by a big old pincher over there. No, 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 roll. Well, that was a waste. So, you cannot cancel a use of a flask or roll through a use of a flask. Crab eggs. Okay. Can we just fight the turtle with melee? Well, this is definitely, strange. Strangest way of making any sort of progression I ever seen in a Souls game. I have zero idea of where I'm going. Oh no, he's hostile. Well, there goes a lot of work. You have died! Yes, yes, I know. You drop any runes in your possession at the site of your death. If you die again before reaching the runes, you lose them. Well, that's the same. And I think I found where my death is. I really wanted to get, like, some quests or something, but the game didn't give us anything to go with, which is unusual. At least there's no item durability loss or anything really super annoying like that. And items that we pick up, we keep. So the only real problem is, well, how the hell that guy killed me, for starters. Doesn't make any sense, because he was still in the animation of lifting his sword back up and hit me twice. So, yeah. I don't understand exactly how he was able to kill me. But he hits like a Mack truck. Then again, that doesn't really surprise me too much, considering the fact that I've picked a character that is really not designed for melee combat. I wonder if I can fast travel. Oh, Sweet. Okay, so it's kind of a, if there's a site of grace near something, it can direct you to it. That's cool. That's good to know. I need to pick up my lost runes and then take my revenge on the jerk that killed me. That's pretty much how Souls games go. Take your revenge on the jerk that killed you. Die in the process of taking your revenge on the jerk that killed you. Rinse and repeat. No, don't switch target locks. Alright. Will the horse be hostile to me? Or maybe I can ride it. What do you guys think the odds are I can ride this horse? Well, that's a great big old negative on riding the horse. Come on. Annoying little bug. Let's get some free mana points and then figure out where we're supposed to go from here. So before... Well, you know what? I'll cast the spell, drink the flask, and see if it still refills the flask. Nice, it did. Okay, so as long as I do that animation fast enough before getting credit for, like, the kill, I'll refill my flasks. That's a really neat technique, actually. Well, it makes it so we don't have to be quite as careful when playing a mage-type character. You used to have to be, like, ridiculously careful with how you used your spells because you had a limited number of casts of spells. Of course, it seems that some enemies, some refill and some do not refill. Oh, he summoned his reinforcements. Sneaky bugger got me there. I know we're approaching pretty much the end of my recording time. And all we've done is wander around and fought, well, relatively weak enemies. But we learned a number of things about the game, so that's cool, and the game's mechanics. I have a little bit more time for progression. I wonder if I can upgrade anything. Runes held, runes needed for an upgrade. Well, this tells us a lot. But it doesn't tell me how to do the upgrades. Alright. So the upgrades may have to be done at an actual, like, bonfire. Well, excuse me, site of grace, as they called it. I wonder how far off course I've actually wandered waypoint runes. Can we get a waypoint? That would be amazing. So we have wandered off from the South Lake to waypoint runes. Still having yet to find a single quest, mind you. I know I'm easily distracted by things that I can loot, but a waypoint would be phenomenally helpful. What the heck? Oh god, no! Okay, the flower is not a friend. I repeat, the flower is not a friend. And I just wasted my potion. I really wish that the UI would not disappear. Stay active. Shit's so annoying. It's like, I don't know which potion I'm on, which flask I'm on, so I just wasted my flask. But that's really good to know, because apparently you can use a flask even when you're already at full mana, or full FP. So now we got to get rid of the flower. Which I'm guessing it uses some type of magic, but if anything, it might be using a miracle. Usually that light magic like that is more of a miracle than like actual magic. Glowstones. Okay. And I have no more magic to use against it. I guess we just have to back off and stay away from the poison for the time being. So far, this is the hardest thing I've had to fight at the moment. Everything else has basically been really easy. And if you're close, it's going to give us the poison status effect. So that's what that status effect is. I wasn't sure exactly what it was. That's not good. That poison meter fills quick. And I don't think I have anything that restores or diminishes poison. Wow, the radius that can hit you. Okay, this flower is going to be the death of me, I tell you. I didn't see a stake, but if there's a stake there, we'll go there. Well, we really did not make much progression at all. I'm wandering around aimlessly. And wishing that the UI would stay toggled on. God, that is a frustrating feature. Oh, the UI disappears. No, I want it there. Leave it there. I want to always know which flask I'm on. See, if I didn't waste that initial flask, we'd probably be alright. Look at that. Very minor poison damage. Well, not even poison damage, to be honest. Just a little bit of the meter filled. It helps when you don't waste your flasks. Of course, I really would like a way to upgrade my flasks. Poison Bloom. I really should find a site of grace, see if I can do the upgrade. I took my revenge on that nasty-ass flower. Which, of course, dying kind of has a perk in a way, because then all the enemies are back and all the items that you picked up are back. So, like, we can just keep grabbing the stuff that we grabbed earlier. That's an interesting mechanic. But I need a site of grace, and there is none near me except for this one at the lake. And the map has nothing on it in terms of, like, places for us to go or anything. Ooh, dude, I can travel? That's neat. So you can fast travel to a site of grace, it looks like, without actually having to really do anything. You don't have to be at a site of grace to initiate the fast travel. That's cool. What's going on here?
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
I have no idea if I'm supposed to take this chick with me or not. I literally just wanted to rest at a campfire. Well, this could drastically affect the end of the story, but I don't know what it is or even why we just got this choice at this particular site of grace. But I'm going to go with accept.
Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Spectral steed whistle.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Huh. Okay. Can we upgrade our flasks? Add charge to flask. Yeah. Oh, okay. So the golden seed, that we should have definitely taken the golden seed. Sacred Tear? Nope, don't have any of those either. Okay. Well, since we're a mage, 2 and 2 should be a better split for me. Oh, can't do anything else with that. Level up.
Runes to strength. Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so it raises our overall level. I really wish I knew exactly what each thing did, though. Figure, that's HP. That's pretty much common. Mind being FP, that's new. Endurance is stamina and equipment load. Strength is just our, attack power. Dex for certain weapons that require dexterity. Intelligence directly translates to damage with the magic. Faith, well, that would be for miracles. And arcane is discovery. I have no idea what this discovery thing is. That's weird. Really weird. So we actually need mind and intelligence for magic. Thought it was going to be like intelligence and arcane, but yeah. I'm going to save the runes for the moment. Spectral whistle, so we're gonna need that. I want to check that real quick. Temporarily boosts immunity. There is a ton of different things to do in this game. Or at least, like, a ton of different items, guys. Like, holy moly. Definitely not used to that in this type of game, that's for sure. Well, I don't know. Interesting, though. I was just looking at the time on my computer. We do not have time for much more on the recording, but I do want to try horseback riding. I just want to see what happens real quick. So we have a whole nother menu, which is the item pouch now. So that's a press and hold Y. But somehow we have to figure out how to equip that first. Spectral Steed Whistle. There we go. I wish the UI would stay on constantly. So, hold Y. Right on the D-pad. Oh, wow. During mounted double jump. Really? You can double jump now? Dude, that's cool. Can I attack? I can also attack from horseback. And pillage corpses while on horseback. Oh, this is a game changer now. Okay, this is awesome. I don't know what happens if, like, this horse dies. Or, for that matter, if he even can die. We definitely can get to spots that we could never get to before by using this horse. And now we're actually picking up gear from these guys. Obviously, it's not going to be good gear, but it's still gear nonetheless. That's cool. But this whole being able to use your potions while at max health, or use your flasks while at max, is really annoying. I'm not gonna lie, that part sucks. That part sucks big time, because I keep wasting my flasks. I hit the X button, and I really shouldn't hit the X button. Oh, and I can just use the horse to walk over those skulls. That's nice. Well, it's not the fastest progression, per se. And they can knock you off that spectral steed. Come on, dodge already. Can we just resummon it, though? Yes, in fact, we can. Alright, so melee combat while mounted, it's definitely more difficult than using spells while mounted. Using spells while mounted is pretty easy. Do we have fall damage while mounted? At least not noticeable fall damage while mounted. Probably if we fell from a great enough height, we would take damage. Yep, that is exactly the case. Oh boy, that's a lot of them. That is a crap load of creatures down here. Well, I'm going to try to fight these guys. Maybe. Yeah, okay, yeah. Targeting enemies that aren't directly in front of you while on horseback is not the easiest thing. Question is, other than wasting potions, which I did again, to dismount, you have to do the same combo as summoning to dismount. That's a little frustrating. Well, I'm going to clear out these guys and call it there. This is definitely different from the Souls games I'm familiar with. Mostly in the fact that, you know, usually you have a more clear-cut objective or path or quest or something. I will say my biggest pet peeve at the moment is the fact that I have no idea why, but for whatever reason, you cannot keep the UI constantly up. So it makes it very difficult to monitor your stats and what flask and whatnot you have active because of the fact that, well, you can't see it. You have to keep toggling it. And I don't necessarily mind having to toggle it, but it's annoying having to toggle it. It's also very annoying having to, you know, be able to use a flask, to be able to waste a flask when you're not injured or missing any FP at all. So that's definitely a feature that I'm not the biggest fan of. Riding is cool. I like that. I'm not sure why it took us so long to just be able to even get a mount, but it did. The whole day-night cycle, we'll have to figure out if that has any impact on anything in the game. And then just go around and try to figure out what we're supposed to do and where we're supposed to go and whatnot. And apparently you cannot rest at a site of grace while you're on horseback. I was hoping I might be able to rest at a site of grace on horseback. This was the area that I was told to stay away from because a dragon is here, or something about a dragon being here. Yeah, this is that area with that mounted rider and whatnot. So, for the most part, we'll just have to go exploring. I don't know if I can drag an enemy back to an NPC and have the NPC help me fight him. That would be an interesting thing to test real quick. For the most part, though, I would like to make progression on a quest. Or at least find a quest. Because right now, we're simply wandering around with really no idea of where to go. Don't get me wrong, the game looks cool. So far, it plays well. It's just, there's a few quality of life issues. I mean, the first and biggest one that I noticed right off the bat is the whole not able to connect to the online services thing. Hit him. Jeez Louise. The second thing is the flasks and the whole lack there of a better system for the UI to stay on your screen. I also kind of wish that there was a better way to dismount. Like this damn dog. This dog is as fast as I am on horseback. And to go through the command to actually dismount is kind of a pain in the ass on the controller, I'm not going to lie. But it does look like you can drag an enemy outside of their leash distance, at least. Or, no, doggy just got stuck. Alright, so, zombie mutt, terrifying. Absolutely terrifying for a mage, at least. That thing is faster than my horse, and I was wrong about being able to drag it outside of a leash distance. So, I'm gonna chill next to this campfire. It's as good a place as any. We've made really no progress whatsoever as to where we're supposed to go. I do know there's a dynamic day-night cycle. And I've picked up a whole bunch of stuff. You know, craftable items. Item crafting we haven't unlocked yet. Messages and multiplayer, obviously that doesn't work because the servers the servers are broken. And let's try and find log out. Can I log out? Ah, there we go. There's quick game. Okay. Well, interesting. An hour and change of gameplay. I wouldn't say the game is bad, but I would say it's very odd. And definitely not the normal Souls game. There is zero linear aspect so far that I've been able to find. So we're going to have to just kind of figure it out as we go. If you enjoyed the video of me wandering around, then by all means, smash the like button, leave a comment. If you want to play when they get the servers working, which is hopefully soon, then we can do so. But until next time, my brothers and sisters, thy legion, stay frosty.